playing, and what a fantastic red he just knocked in to start that break. Absolutely superb.
John, a lot of people wrote off his chances.
Well, you know, obviously he's still the underdog and he's got a massive deficit to come back from, but if you're going to win a match like this, no miss snooker is a good idea.
There's always hope in a match, obviously, and yeah, it's the first player that gets to 17 frames. The time that Mathew Stevens can keep Ronnie stuck on 15, he's going to be in with a chance, and he will hope that things go his way tonight.
Just to apologise, there is a bit of picture interference for some people at home at the moment, so we apologise for those. We are currently trying to eradicate that problem. In the meantime, we shall stick with the pictures that we've got on the table in the arena and return to Dennis and Willie.
Thank you very much, Rishi. Fabulous opening first frame, and that red was one of the best shots of the tournament, especially with the situation this match is in at the moment. I mean, 15-9 behind, it was a really risky one to take, but he went all out for it and made a fabulous century. Sullivan yet to face a pot in this first few frames of the evening session.
Well, this was the red that we talked about. How he just rolled that in and got on the black was superb. But Ronnie had a little flick on the colour there, and it's left a gap through to this one. Can he do it again? I think depends where this red finishes. I think he may have got away with this. Everything's perfectly safe. I know the crowd are shouting, "Come on, Ronnie," but there's nothing to go for. It's a bit of a result that Matthews had there, but
Ronnie very rarely shows emotion, Dennis, and there was a little grimace on his face there as Matthews got away with this. There's Matthew thinking, well, I've left one on here, and a couple of seconds later he'll be delighted to see he hadn't.
Listen, he might be able to see enough of this red again, and he could roll it in and finish on the black if he's got a slight angle. That's what he's playing. Not quite.
This pot looks a little bit risky in the middle, so Ronnie's still not faced a pot yet. He can cut the one in nearest the blue, but it's fraught with danger, so I doubt whether he'll play that. No attempt at the pot there, that was just a safety shot, and a very good one.
Yeah, make no mistake, Ronnie will want to try and get the semi-final over with as quickly as possible, and maybe get out for a bite to eat and then relax and get ready for the two-day final, 4 sessions. I'm sure Ali Carter's out with his friends Steve and Tom having a nice quiet meal, getting himself psyched up for what could be his first World Championship win. Ronnie's a firm favourite now to lift this year's World Championship, but I think Mathew Stevens is going to push him as hard as he possibly can here. And this is a bit of a chance, and there is a gap round that red, but if he doesn't catch it right, he can go straight into the red, and well, he got away with it the last time. You can't expect to get away with it twice on the run, so if he takes this on, he's got to pot it. I don't think he can avoid coming into that red, maybe, even with a lot of screw on it.
Yeah, it's just a little bit thin, Dennis, isn't it? I agree with him. But it's, you know, a pot that if you played it 10 times, you'd probably pot it 8, so that's without doing anything with the cue ball, so it might be worth taking the risk potting it and kissing into the red. You never know, it could come out onto the pink or blue. So I think he's going to make his mind up to take it on.
Yeah, he's got no easy safety shot. So here we go.
Now, where's the white going to end up? Where's the white going to end up? Unfortunately for Mathew, double kissed. If he pots it, you see, he can play a safety shot, but he was always going to kiss into the red. He knew that.
Red, yeah.
This was the 9 feet 2, and he just had to go all out, no side, no nothing, just played it plain ball, knew he was going to kiss into the red. And that's Ronnie's first scoring shot this evening.
Six. Seven.
That could have worked out a little bit better, this split.
12.
Couldn't have played it much better. Caught the pink full on. He's opened the reds up quite a bit. Just get past the blue to snick this one in.
That was a very, very good pot. He was a tough red, that one. He may decide to play the cannon once more here, just to slow the cue ball down. The pack is so wide. He's looking at the yellow because obviously there's plenty of loose reds. So there's 3 on the right, 1 on the left. So the yellow's the definite shot. And now the balls are in a good position for a sizable break.
15. $16.
Not sure about this one. Can he get past the pink?
21.
He'd like to. Just about.
Well, he completely mishit the blue, Dennis, didn't he? It was a
22.
full shot from Ronnie there. He was lucky to be on that one.
Here's an interesting little stat, Willie. Ronnie O'Sullivan has never lost in the final of a World Championship here at the Crucible.
28.
He's won 3 times, but he's been in 5 semi-finals. Never realised that.
So not only is Ali Carter going to have to beat
29.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, should Ronnie get there, of course, he's going to be facing a stat that it needs to be broken as well. Slightly under-hit that one, but it's still okay. Not too sure they can run through for the black.
36.
Appears to be almost canning the black if he plays it plain ball. I think he might be able to screw past the pink and play the pink in the same pocket as this red. Right, still kiss the red.
37.
And he's going to have to kiss them again by the looks of things this time. Just making sure that there's no red available. He'll have to just screw up past the pink and bring a few more into play here. He's overscrewed that. Okay, might be able to take it, well, I was going to say up into the corner. I think it passes the blue still, but he misjudged that cannon there. Wanted to hit the red to the right of the one he made contact with. And he's just having a look around the bunch there to see what he would leave if he takes this. This must be tight up past the blue. There can't be a lot of room. He might have to go to the middle. I'm not sure. Well, it certainly passed the blue.
43.
Terrific shot. Wobbled in the pockets, but room past the blue.
Well, he didn't have the angle to go into them there. He had to play a delicate shot there. There's one available in the middle, as you can see there, as we'll show you in a second. There's one there in the middle pocket, but he played for one in the corner as well. He's taken
51.
these really well, because the last 3 or 4 shots he hasn't really been in prime position. The break goes to 51. 3 reds, 3 colours away from being just 1 frame away from victory. Oh, we got a kick there as well. The white bounce then. Obviously both these players have got a great pot success rate. Not good enough for Mathew Stevens at 87, but 95% over 27 frames. That's incredible.
58. $65. $66.
Well, he's made 8 centuries
73.
here this year.
74.
He's made 676 in his career. He's made 112 at the Crucible, William.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 players that got that kind of stat, and I honestly can't believe
81.
they could make over 100 centuries at the Crucible. It's just incredible.
82.
I mean, there's a lot of players not made 100 centuries in their career, never mind about just one venue. We're talking about the absolute elite of the game.
But every time Mathew puts in a good frame,
89.
he made 116. And Ronnie just, as we said, like puts his foot on the accelerator and off he goes. Mathew can't do a single thing about this.
Mathew's break was played to perfection.
97.
This one has taken exactly the same path
98.
until then. It was the first time he's been out of position, but he retrieved the situation. Ronnie O'Sullivan, his 9th century of the tournament so far.
105.
This is awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, this audience this evening, you can't get better snooker than this. 2 frames, 2 centuries.
108. $112. $117. $123.
Well, whatever you do, I can do better. Mathew Stevens made 116. Ronnie O'Sullivan took the foot off the gas again. 130 clearance, and he goes 1 away from victory at 16-10.
And that century from Ronnie O'Sullivan takes the total for 2012 to 67, so ahead of 2008 and 2010, 1 shy of 2007, but still some way shy of 2009. And unless we get the greatest final ever, we're not going to get there.
No, I don't think we will, but we've had a